Hello everyone, welcome to this challenge. This is challenge number 1. In this challenge, we are going to create this design. It's it looks very simple, but you have to do some steps in order to achieve this. But it's simple, but it's easy to do. Please follow me and you will see how I accomplished this. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to save our file. Save as, let's call it circles. Circles let's say circles around, because I have other stuff with circles. I save mine in my picture section. Okay, it's taking some time to open, and I will save it as a plain SVG. Oh, come on, as a plain SVG right here. Plain SVG. That come on then. Oh wow. Yep. As a plain SVG. Okay. I'm not opening anything. I'm saving it. Save. Okay. You see the name changed? Circle around. Okay. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to draw a circle. Let me put this here. Okay, I'll go to my circle creator, and then I'll pull and I'll create a circle. Okay, I want this to be a perfect circle, so I will keep it selected and go here, and then I will change millimeters to inches. I want it to be 3 by 3, and here I'll put 3 too. Okay, 3 by 3. Okay, and I'll lock it. I want the ratio to stay 3 by 3. Okay. And I'll make this black. This is the first one. 3 by 3. Now I want one more circle. I'm gonna duplicate it. Check what I'm doing. Right click, duplicate, and it's right there, and I'll hold and I'll move it, and I'll make this one red. And I want one more. I'm gonna duplicate again, right click, duplicate. My baby is on the background, and I'll drag it, and I'll make this green. That's what I did. Okay, but I want this one to be bigger. Look, when I hold and I'll pull it here, I'll drag it. You see, the ratio stays the same, because when it was 3 inch, I locked it, so it stays the same. You see that for the perfect circle I drew, even if I drag it, you see it will stay the same because I locked it to stay the same, 3 by 3. Okay. I want it a little bit smaller. Thank you. I want this a little bit smaller. Okay. Let's move them down a little bit. Okay. And then I'll bring this over to here. Let's say here. These 3 are on 3 different layers, but I don't mess with layer stuff. That's too much. Okay. I had this one first, and then I had this one and this one. So this one is on top of those 3, and this one is on top of this one. Okay, now we're going to create those spaces, because for people that cut on vinyl, you want to make it easy for them. Look, when I ungroup it, look, we're going to, you see, cut them like this. You want to make it easy for them. By the way, to undo, I undo with Control plus Z. Hold on a minute. Yes. So you want to make it easy for them. That's why we cut them like this. So if it was for print like PNG, we would leave it like this. But my main idea is for people who create who cut with cutting machines. Okay, so I told you this one is on top of this one, and this one is on top of those three. So these are 3 layers. Now we're going to start cutting. But when you cut, I will call this the knife. Get a picture in your head. This is the knife, and we're gonna cut a piece out of this. But every time you cut, after you cut, the knife disappears. But we still want this here. But if we use it as a knife, check. I click on this. I hold Shift. I click on this. We cut with difference, like this one, difference. You see, it will disappear. It will cut, but it will disappear. But we don't want it to disappear. I'll undo it. We don't want it to disappear. That means we need to duplicate it. So, and after we duplicate it, I still want the opening to be left. So we're going to make it bigger. But let's duplicate it first. Control, click, right click, duplicate. See, it comes on top of this, and then we're gonna give it another color. So I want to set it out to the offset on it so that I can, when I cut, a space will be left. I want to make it bigger than the original. I hold it, so I'll keep it selected. I go to pad, and I go here, Outset, and let's take one more. I'll keep it selected. Outset. Okay, and then we keep this one, the outsetted one, selected. Hold Shift and click on the circle, the black one, and then we go to pad difference. You see that? Because the other one, the outsetted one, was bigger, that's why this space is left. And now we're going to this one. Mind you, we have we need to cut out of the red, and we need to cut out of the black. Let it sink for a moment. We need to cut out of the red, and we need to cut out of the black. That means quotation mark, we need 2 knives. But the original, we want the original to stay. That means we are going to duplicate the outsetted one. I'll click on it, and I'll duplicate it. Right click, duplicate. Let's make this blue. Don't worry, look, the green is still there. Control plus Z. Okay, and now we're gonna set out the do outset on the blue one. Keep it selected. Go to pad, outset. We'll take it one more time. Pad, outset. Okay, now we have outsetted one is a little bit bigger than the original, but because we have to cut out of the red and we have to cut out of the blue, remember the knife that we use, every time we cut with the knife will disappear. Okay, and if we cut out, we have only one. If we cut out of the red, the blue will disappear. Check it. Hold, keep it selected, hold Shift. I'll cut out of the red. You see, and now we don't have anything to cut out of the black, and that's not what we want. So we're going to undo it. That means we need to duplicate this one so that we can have 2. One for the red and one for the black. Hold shift, gonna cut the first one, pad, difference. Okay, and now we're gonna cut on the second one. Oh, keep both selected, pad, not union, I'm sorry, difference. You see, we cut everything out. Let's go closer. You see how nice they are? If you're gonna cut them with your machine, they will cut out really well. We have 3 separate pieces. You see, we cut them out. We did the offset. Okay, and we can group them so that they can stay with their colors. Select them. Go to, just do Control plus G, and then it's group. Then you drag it and you put it here. And then we save our file, and then we save Control S. You press Control S on your keyboard, and then our file is saved. And this is a cutting file. Let me show you that's a cutting file. Keep this selected. We'll go to View, Display Mode, Outline. You see that? See the outline when you're gonna cut? Let's go back. View, Display Mode, Normal. Yep. Yeah, and this was our first challenge. The cutting and the cutting effect, like outset and cutting, you will use in most of creating your files. You will always have to use it, always. But in the most cases, it's very neat to use it, and this is how we use it, especially for cutting and like do the difference and to create spaces between images. We set it out, make a copy, set it out, make a copy, do outset, and then difference, and then the space will come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to submit your creation, your design, in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.